What's up, everyone? It's your boy Protest Sports on Protest Sports. Now we're back on another video for y'all guys. Hope we're having a blessed one, saying safe, saying healthy, man. So all the way to God. When God writes right now, God will endure pay ways for all you guys. Name we pray. Amen. Today's video is on a special topic I want to talk about, and I want to compare these two Ohio State receivers and see what you guys think and who would you prefer to draft between wide receiver Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, both from The Ohio State University. We'll compare statistics and their draft profiles and then give you guys my preference who I want to draft. Let's get smack into this. So this one, start with Garrett Wilson. This is Garrett Wilson, wide receiver from Ohio State. And someone I like a lot. He's 6 foot, 188 pounds. I think he has like 195 at the combine, though. He has 7 receptions for 1,058 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 15.1 yards per catch. Also had 4 carries for 79 yards, including a 50-yard touchdown run versus the Purdue Boilermakers, who were 10th in the country at the time. So, very interesting guy with Garrett Wilson, right? So, let's talk the next guy very briefly. And this one we're very interested in already, so we kind of already know who this guy is and what he does. So, this is Chris Olave, the other wide receiver from Ohio State that we're talking about in today's video. And very, very, very interesting guy. Very technically sound with his route running as well. So he's 6'1", 189 pounds. So these are around the same frame as Garrett Wilson. Garrett was like 6 foot, 190. So pretty close. 65 receptions for Chris Olave this year for 936 yards and 13 touchdowns with a 14.4 yards per catch average. Does not bring you nothing in a rushing game, though, I don't think. Yeah, nothing in a rushing game. So unlike Garrett Wilson could bring a little bit of something with the jet sweeps, Chris Olave does not bring you that as part of his game. But he's a really good receiver nonetheless. I don't know why they're playing stupid ads. So let's look at the draft profiles for these two young men real quick. And we'll start with Chris Olave, because that's the one we've been linked to a lot more than a guy like Garrett Wilson. So Chris Olave's draft profile. He's a senior, so he's been there 4 years. So he's 6 foot, 187 pounds. As we say, measured at the combine. His prospect grade is 6.43, which become a good start in 2 years. Next gen stats is 81, 84, which is pretty good. He had 4.39 4-yard dash, 32-inch vertical jump. Broad jump was 12.4, and the rest of that stuff did not happen at the combine for him. So let's look at analysis. The NFL comparison is to current Washington Commanders #1 wide receiver Terry McLaurin. And the overview is the quiet storm of the Ohio State receiving corps. Olave is smooth, steady, and makes things happen. His movements are fluid and easy from snap to catch and all points in between. He's fast and efficient and plays with the bend and foot agility to uncover on all 3 levels. Olave possesses natural, well-rounded ball skills, but needs to add play strength to ward off the physical challenges that are headed his way. His play traits should allow him for success beyond the scheme and the talent advantages surrounding him in Ohio State. He's an inside-outside hybrid, appealing to offenses who are looking for a field stretcher with ability to take on a sizable catch load. So strengths of Chris Olave are as follows: buttery, smooth move operation. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. He's a smooth operator. Yes, sir. Ability to jab and juke to press doors open. Ooh, okay, so yeah, we can see the jab steps and things like that to help him get open and create separation. He does that very well. Top end speed creates vertical opportunities, which is also a really good strength he has. Glider, baby, glide, baby, glide. With glider with ability to route coverage up. Burst for separation on all 3 levels. Ability to sit and settle quickly on a hitch/curl route. Alters weight and direction for balanced route turns. Something I need to work on as a route runner too, actually. Effortless in the air and can create a highlight. Adjusted speed to ball flight. Ball skills feature plus focus and well-timed setting hands, scrambles with his quarterback. That's another good thing I like about him as well. And I think with Carson Wentz being a mobile guy, that does help him a lot if he did come here to be the wide receiver 2 behind said Terry McLaurin. Blocked 2 punts during career, which he has gunner talent. I don't think we'll use him like that, but it's something good to know. Weaknesses. There's a few. Scheme provided for live room for free play. That won't happen at the next level. Be a lot more structure at the next level, but nonetheless, lack of desired play strength can become because that's my number one concern is lack of play strength. Sometimes he can get out physical. I'm not a big fan of that. Room for more manipulation as a route salesman. Definitely have to work on that because sometimes his jab face makes it too obvious where he's going to run with this route. Even though it does create separation. Anyway, could sell his routes a little bit better. Average hand strength to finish the catch. Yeah, that needs to be worked on. Inconsistent working back to the throw when needed. Got to work on that a little bit more as well. Failed to hold onto will-be touchdown catch in the first quarter of loss versus Michigan. Ooh, can't be dropping touchdown passes now. Average in run to catch mode. Gotta get back the yak, man. The Yaksters get the big paydays now. Gets run throughs a run blocker. I think Terry McLaurin will help him out with that a lot. I love the ball skills and speed, but I don't love the frame and strength. He'll get neutralized by certain corners. Area scout for AFC team. That could definitely be true. So that is Chris Olave's draft profile. My opinions on him. I think he's a really good receiver. I like what he brings to the table, but he does lack play strength. That's his number one weakness. If he cannot fix at the next level, corners like Jalen Ramsey, Tre'Davious White, these bigger corners are going to neutralize him and take him away from the game. But now he's being drafted by number 2 here, though. So maybe he might be fine overall for the first couple of years. If like Terry McLaurin got hurt or something, God forbid, then he has to be the 1, then that could definitely be a problem down the road. But let's get to Garrett Wilson, though. So let's get to Garrett Wilson. Very briefly, his draft profile. So he is his prospect grade is 6.5. And his next gen stats at 87. So Ohio State. He's from Austin, Texas. Did not know that. He's a junior, so he's a year younger than said Chris Olave. He's 6 foot, 183 pounds. Arms are 32 inches. Hands are 9 7/8. Those are some decent sized hands. Okay, big hand Garrett. I see. So 4.38, 40, around the same as Mr. Chris Olave. Also, vertical jump was 36 inches, solid. Broad jump was 12.3, pretty good. 20-yard shuttle, 4.36, that's pretty good as well. Pretty solid numbers from the testing from Mr. Garrett Wilson. So that's his bio. We're not going to get to that. It'll be a little too long. This video will be 20 minutes. So let's get to Mr. Wilson's strengths. Made 27 catches for 374 yards and 6 touchdowns over his last 3 games. That's pretty darn good. Deceptive speed seems to surprise single coverage. Okay. Instant acceleration creates a play fast profile. Shows feel for mixing up speed inside the route. That's pretty good. Plus strength to fight through route pressure and get back on track. Something Chris Olave does not have. Consistent to separate on deep ends, post, and go routes. He definitely gets open on those a lot. He definitely gets open a lot of time. Hands are instinctive, sudden, and strong. He has bigger hands than Chris, so that makes sense. Good hand extension to pluck throws away from his frame. Yeah, for a guy that's 5'11", 6 foot, boy, he goes up and go get it. Hang time leaper and mid-air contortionist. I can't do that kind of crap. So, hey, shout out to him. Brings in really difficult jump balls and 50-50s. He does that extremely well. Slip and go talent after the catch. He plays like Odell, bro. I swear he does. And experiences a punt returner. Something that you probably could use in Washington right now, especially without DeAndre Carter come back. He's got time with the Chargers. So lose your punt return and kick returner. maybe he could definitely double down as a number 2 receiver as well as a punt returner. Weaknesses. Linear release will get touched up by press. That's something that could be worked on. Takes off without a clear route plan. Ooh! See, that wide receiver coach is going to teach him how to route plan. He's going to learn that. That's not a very big deal. Needs better route adjustment in traffic. Okay. Route running is raw and segmented. Ooh. Sloppy footwork in and out of his intermediate breakpoints. Hindered by elongated stem and excessive stutter stepping. Suffered from focused drops near the sideline. That's something he could work on. There's no problem there. Average win rate in batting per positioning. He is 6 foot though, so in like 195 pounds. 190 pounds. Makes sense. So that is Garrett Wilson's draft profile. That was Chris Olave's draft profile. Also both the statistics from last year. Very close in statistics. Garrett Wilson had 7 more catches and like another 80, 90 yards more than Chris Olave and 1 more touchdown because he had a rushing touchdown, but it even on touchdowns actually. And the yards per catch were 14.4 for Chris and like 14.1 for Garrett. So it's pretty close. I gotta go Garrett Wilson, man. He reminds me of Odell Beckham so much. I like his game. I love his game a ton. I'm a big Garrett Wilson guy. I'm Garrett Wilson over Chris Olave, but if you're having Chris Olave, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think the difference between him and Chris, to me, that I'm a bigger fan of is Garrett Wilson plays with more physicality and more strength than Chris does. And I think that's the difference why I want Garrett Wilson over Chris Olave at 11. What are your thoughts on this one? Who would you draft at 11 between Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave? Both were available. I'm going Garrett Wilson. I'm a big Garrett Wilson guy. What are your thoughts on this in this video? Sorry for the elongated video. These videos are a little longer than usual, but hope you enjoy it. Get a glass of glass of Henny or a glass of coffee. Get your popcorn ready and enjoy. Have a great one. Like, comment, subscribe. I take it easy. Big peace, love, and blessings. And I'm out, bro.